Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jerome, just Jeroming around. I know it's been quite a while. I've been really busy with work. It's nothing to do with November being like a month that I hate. Yo, I was a bit lazy. I could have went out and did some shoots and looked at, made videos of places, but honestly, I've been so bogged down with work. And also I've been getting a lot of new equipment, new cameras, new lighting, obviously new audio and things like that. I felt that it was needed. You know, I wanted to kind of upgrade and get things that would work more and better for me. But yeah, anyway, I digress. I have some good news and some bad news. Bad news is I'm leaving my old job, the one that I just currently was hired in. I've only been working with them for like 4 months. These guys were based in the Bahamas. I was headhunted for a new position as art director for an office based in India for a big company in Europe. So I'm excited about that. I'm extremely excited about it. It might not seem that I'm overly excited, but I am. I can't do cartwheels and stuff on no. We don't want to see me falling over and hurting myself. But yeah, generally I'm very, very happy about the whole circumstance. I was taken aback. You know, I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect to be like headhunted or chased up, but I was, and I'm very honoured. And now I'm going to be taking this role. I start in February, so I'll be heading out to India for a while when they actually allow people to travel again, and also when UK opens their borders, because this coronavirus is doing my fucking head in. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. I was initially supposed to do a live, but I've been struggling trying to get everything in order, so I'm still learning and I need to kind of do more research before I actually go live and do a live stream. So I just made the video instead, and it was initially going to be a live chat with Q&A. So a lot of people sent in questions, and I'm just going to read these questions and answer them now in this video, and then in the live stream we'll just have general chit chat with people and talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. I don't give a shit. Everything's on the table. Well, almost. I'll see what people say and if it's going to be a topic that I would like to talk about or not. Let's get into these questions. So the first question I was asked is, have I ever met someone famous? Yes, I have. I've met quite a few famous people. In my field, I've met quite a lot, to be honest. And most notably, recently, I was working with Michael Owen, John Barnes, and also John McGuinness. Michael Owen and John Barnes are both Liverpool legends. Everybody should know who they are. If not, then you can always Google them, because they'll be there. They'll pop up right away. And John McGuinness is a famous motorcycle racer. He has won the Isle of Man TT Championship 23 times, and he's hoping, I don't know if he's retired now, but he was hoping to kind of break Joey Dunlop's record, but I don't know if that's happened or not. He is one of the most entertaining people I've ever been around. He is very, very vibrant. I would say he's very erratic in terms of he just does whatever, and it's a great thing to be around. You don't always get a chance to meet these kind of people, but when you do, they're so down to earth, and they're just like us. They don't get for to be pampered or to be treated as royalty. They just get on and do things and graft away and just talk like we do. That's what I admired about these people, is because they were very much just normal people, and they never made themselves feel grandiose or bigger than everybody else around them. So that was a pleasure for me to actually work with these guys. The next question I was asked was, what made me start doing YouTube? Honestly, boredom. I was bored and I wanted to do something. I actually travelled extensively in my life, and I've took a lot of photographs. I've did some video snippets here and there, and I thought, you know, why don't I just share this with people? Why don't I just go around where I am, make video, and then show them, and make like presentations on YouTube, or even do live streams when I'm walking around at some point. Being in my role, I can actually move around freely because I'm fully remote in my position. So when the borders open, I can travel freely to wherever I want to go, do what I want to do, record everything I want to record, and see what I want to see. And being in this new position that's coming up, I will be in India, and I think the city is called Bihar, and it's near the border of Nepal. And Nepal is one of the places that I really want to visit also. It's on my bucket list of places. Iceland, Japan, Nepal. They're the 3 places on my list of places that I want to go to, that I have to go to. I started doing YouTube out of boredom. I didn't do it for any other reason other than that, but it's developing. I've met a lot of nice people in the community. I've starting to like make some connections and bonding with some people, and it's really nice. You know, it's a nice community. There's some really nice people out there, and hopefully I get to collaborate with them at some point in the near future. So let's see how it goes. The next question I was asked was, what do I like most about Scotland? I love Scotland. It's my home. I mean, even though I feel orphaned by the place sometimes, I still love it, you know. But the thing that makes Scotland great is the people. And it might sound like cheesy saying that, but it's not, it's the truth. I mean, you're going to get crazy people everywhere you go, you're going to get bad people everywhere you go, but Scottish people generally are nice people. We're very welcome, very warm, very open. We speak our minds. So yeah, I think the people make Scotland a great place. Is it true Scottish people are always angry? I guess people have been watching Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay is angry, but he's not really angry. He's a very chill guy. You can see that in his demeanour. He's just passionate about his job. He's passionate about his work, just like anybody here. You know, I get like that sometimes. I will lose my temper if people mess about with design or mess up my designs or my whatever I've done. I don't care if people criticise my work. If they start wrecking it, then yeah, I get a bit like, no, wait a minute here. Scottish people generally have a short fuse. The next question is, do I want to be famous? No, I do not want to be famous. I would not like to be famous. Even if my YouTube exploded and tomorrow and I end up with 1 million followers, no, I don't want to have that kind of fame. I don't see the benefits in it. There's more, you lose more than you gain, to be honest. It become a secluded, lonely life rather than a life of enjoyment and fulfillment, because I can go anywhere I want. Because just because you're famous doesn't mean you can do everything you want. You can't. You can't just go to the shop and buy yourself clothes or food or sit in a restaurant or have a coffee just in one random coffee shop without somebody coming up and saying, oh my God, and then telling all the people like, it's there, and then you have crowds around you. All of a sudden asking for photos and selfies and can they get a signature or can they collab with you? Can you do this with me? Michael Jordan, he said it in one of his documentaries that the only thing that he wishes he had, he said the greatest thing, he said, I have achieved much in my life. He's obviously with a lot of accolades and awards and won a lot of titles in basketball, and obviously he is the man of basketball. He changed the game, he reshaped the sport, and he felt that came at a huge cost for him, even though he's got a lot of money. But he can't just be normal. He can't just go, like I said, to the store, buy food without, he can't do that. He can't just go out and normal like anybody else. So that sacrifice, I don't think is worth it. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. So the answer to that question, no, I do not want to be famous, not in the slightest. Next question I was asked was, do I have a girlfriend or boyfriend? I said no. First of all, I am straight, and no, I do not. I would class myself as an undateable. I'm an acquired taste. I say no, many people are interested or show interest, so I tend to kind of fly under the radar. They don't even see me. I feel like most of the time I'm just a bit of glass that you can see through. So yeah, single, and I think it'll be that way for quite a long time, to be honest, because I don't know, I don't really make much of an effort in terms of try really hard to go out there and find people. So no, I'm a single man. Let's go on to the next question. How tall am I? Well, I am 178 centimetres, which works at about 5'10" and a bit, I think, something along those lines. Have I ever been married is the next question. No, I have not. I've been engaged. On to the next question. What accent do I find sexy and attractive in a woman? That's a tricky one, actually. Because I don't want to be rude to anybody. What accent? I would say I like when Eastern European women speak English. I don't know what it is. They just have this weird thing about how they pronounce stuff. Like Russians, Latvians. I like how they speak or say things. Also, I think Japanese is kind of cute to an extent. I say, but when it's the overwhelming cuteness, then I don't like it. I think it's a bit exaggerated, and I get like, ooh, it's like cringy for me. But I do think Japanese can be cute when it's said in the right ways. It can be kind of cute. So I would go with those two, I would say. But I think Eastern European women, the way they speak in English, and also sometimes when they speak Russian, if it's not heavy and hard, then yeah, I like that. I like their accent and the way that they speak. So the next question I was asked is, where should I go first when I visit Scotland? Obviously your hotel, because that's where you got to put your bags and stuff. So yeah, I think the hotel first. But if you were to come to Scotland, I hope you would visit me. That would be nice, and then I would basically show you around. Edinburgh. Edinburgh for me would be the place to go first. It would be, that's when your love for Scotland will start to bloom. It will start to kind of like grow, because when you get there, you will feel that feeling. It's a feeling I can't explain. I really can't explain it. When you're there, you just feel so... It just feels majestic. It feels mystical. You get this weird... But it's a nice feeling you feel when you're in Edinburgh. And I think that's where you would start. You would start in Edinburgh, and then you would go to the Highlands, and obviously to the Isles, like Isle of Skye, Oban, Isle of Islay, Isle of Barra, all these kind of places, because these are like destinations for beautiful scenery, and also it's Scotland. It doesn't matter where you go, to be honest, in terms of like in the Highlands and stuff, you're always going to find something beautiful there. But yeah, where should you go when you visit Scotland for the first time? You should visit me. And then I'll be your guide and show you everywhere you should go, and make your journey a lot bit easier for you, so you won't have to be lost and deal with this Scottish accent. Mine is actually milder than most, so I would help quite a bit, to be honest, if you need be. Another question I was asked was, do I own a kilt? If so, will I wear it on a video? I do have a kilt, actually. I have a full outfit, and maybe I'll wear it on a video one time. Maybe on a live stream I'll wear it just for the hell of it. And obviously when I'm out in foreign countries and doing street interviews, I want to wear a kilt because I want to gauge people's reactions, but also get their feedback on the outfit and what they think about it, and if they think that it's attractive for a man to wear such an outfit. But yeah, I'm definitely going to wear my kilt, and I'll wear it next time on a live stream for sure. Question is, what is my favourite film recently? I would have to say The Free Guy. I think it's a very light-hearted movie. It's a comedy. It's very fun. There's a lot of movie moments in it where it's very much heartfelt, and it makes you think about things, and it's like it goes with the times, because a lot of people play online video games and stuff like that, and then people talking online, so it goes hand in hand with our modern society, and I think that when people watch it, maybe they should take something from it. So yeah, that's my movie suggestion. That's what I'm enjoying right now, is The Free Guy. A bit like me, The Free Guy. So the next question is, name one thing that scares you. I don't want to do that, man, because people will start bumming me up, or maybe they'll actually start scaring me and sending shit to fucking make me scared. I'm terrified of Alien. You know the movie Aliens? That terrifies me. It still, to this day, it still terrifies me. I watched The Thing when I was like 7, and it was scary, watching the dog burst open and this thing turn into a big giant monster, and then the head turn into like a spider and running up a wall and stuff like that. That was scary, but as I got older, I kind of adapted and get used to it. And now I love it. I watch The Thing religiously. I'll put it on and just chill and drink some tea and watch The Thing while I'm lying in my bed before I go to sleep. You know, but Aliens, I've watched Alien, but even then I was hiding in like this all the time. And I'm not even joking. It was a suspense for that one. It kind of made me scared. Aliens, I haven't watched it. Everyone said, you haven't watched it, it's like a proper action movie. I get it, but it's just that alien's face. It just terrifies me. That mouth with the mouth inside, no. It's scary. I could even watch a Predator and Evil Dead and stuff like that, and it's not a problem. Although the Predator scared me when I was younger. I mean, one time I woke up screaming thinking it was in the corner of my room because I thought I could see it, but my mum just shouted at me, told me to go back to sleep. But yeah, no, the Aliens movies are scary, and I haven't watched them. Maybe somebody will be willing to hold my hand and sit with me and watch it with me, because I won't watch it myself. Have I ever cried at a movie? Actually, yes. I cry at movies quite a lot, actually. It depends. They always kind of bead up in the corner of your eye, and then a wee tear kind of slips out. I'm not going to deny it. It happens often, actually. It just depends on the moment, on the movie, or whatever I kind of link it to in a memory or emotional sense. Free Guy made me cry, to be honest. some parts in the movie. I think I cried twice, 2 parts in it. And it's a comedy, so yeah, I can be a wee bit of an emotional moo, as we would say here in Scotland. So yeah, I cry at movies sometimes. I'm a big softie. Oh, what pisses me off is the next question. Being misunderstood pisses me off. It's when people can't read you, or don't take the time to read you, or think that you've got ulterior motives other than what it is that you actually are, is just generally try to be a nice person. Some people kind of over-evaluate you and try to kind of place you as something shady, something sketchy. I just don't like. It makes me angry. Not angry, but it annoys me. It annoys me when people misunderstand or misjudge you. I think that judgment comes at the end, and it doesn't give people a benefit of the doubt. Give them time. Everybody deserves time. If you don't give them time, especially when you're communicating with people, if you don't communicate with people, or you don't take the time to communicate with somebody, you can't base your judgment on them. You can't make a proper judgment of that person, because you haven't made an effort to actually speak to that person. So how can you judge someone you never really spoke to? So for me, that pisses me off quite a lot, to be honest. And I think that I'm more exciting and more fun in real life than I am on a chat. So I think hold your judgments or your final review of Jerome until you've actually met the person. Once you've met the person, then you can make your actual judgment and your review. But until then, I don't think that people should do it. I think it's something that I don't like. Anyway, I've went on too much about that one. Question I was asked was, would I rather have no friends or toxic friends? I would rather have no friends. Toxic people are dangerous, extremely dangerous. They have only one agenda, and that's to destroy things. There is no other objective in their minds, unless it's a toxic Avenger, because he's pretty cool. I will chill with him because he's not toxic. He's just actually toxic, but he isn't toxic by personality. So I'll chill with the toxic Avenger, but just not toxic people. So moving on to the next one. What is my favourite time of the year? Autumn. Autumn is easily my favourite time of the year. I don't know what it is about it. I tell people I like the smell, and they say, what, you like the smell of death? And I was like, why do you say that? He says the leaves are dying. I'm like, well, it smells good. So yeah, I do like the smell of dead leaves. So yeah, I like autumn. I like the colours, and I like that. It's just that fresh air, that fresh feeling, that change is coming. It's the end cycle and the rebirth of something will come later. Autumn, Halloween. Halloween is my time of the year. That's my favourite time of the year. Yeah, I even like it more than Christmas, to be honest. I just enjoy it more. I think more people can be themselves Halloween. They can actually look like themselves because they can go out in public without having to wear a mask. Anyway. But yeah, well, I'm talking about myself. So, but yeah, no, definitely autumn. Autumn is my favourite time of the year. So there you go. Next question is, tell one thing that people don't know about you. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to answer that question. Seriously, I don't. I can't swim. I can't swim is one thing. So the main thing is I can't swim. I think that's all I want to say. There is other things, but I think I'd rather do that in a live chat with a live stream, and people can comment on it and I can kind of have a laugh with it. But yeah, that is what I'm going to finish with. I'm going to finish with I can't swim. I don't know many people know that or not, but yeah, that's what I don't like. Or more, there's more. I don't like onions. I can't eat onions. I can't. They make me physically throw up. Any onion, whereas leek, spring onion, chives, onions. I can eat garlic even though it's an onion, but it's not the same. I think it's the consistency or the texture maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just the general taste. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't eat mushrooms either. I don't eat fungus, no thanks. And they look like dog's noses. When you slice a mushroom, it looks like a dog's nose. It does, it looks like a dog's nose. Next time you cut a mushroom, look at it, and then look at a picture of a dog's nose, and it looks exactly the same. So you're eating dog's noses, guys. You're eating dog's noses. Anyway, there's a few things. I wasn't going to do many, but then they popped in my head. So yeah. How many countries have I been to? That was the next question. How many countries have I been to? I think about maybe 20 or 30 maybe. I think about 30 places I've been to. So yeah, I've been to about 30 places. Do I have to list them? Please tell me no, because that's going to take quite a while. I would rather not list them. But no, I've visited at least 20 to 30 places, and I've lived in about 7 or 8 countries I've lived in. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I think that's all for the Q&A. I don't really have any other questions I want to read out at the moment. That's quite a lot, to be honest. It was quite lengthy. But thank you for watching the video, and I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you will take time to kind of hit a like button and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing. And also there'll be better content coming in the near future, and obviously some live streams as well. I've got a collaboration coming up at some point. I think it's 22nd of January. I will be doing a collaboration with someone in Japan. We're going to do a talk, and it's going to be about mental health as well as other things, many other topics. I told her that we can talk about whatever you want. I said it's a free-for-all, basically. Just say what you feel and ask what you want. And if I don't feel comfortable, I'll just tell you no, I don't want to answer that. But yeah, so I'll put links in that, and I'll obviously give more details about that closer to the time. I hope that you all are well and ready for the Christmas period or the Christmas celebrations. I hope that you've got all your presents in and you've got your trees up and everything is looking very festive. Have a good Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year. Well, I will do another video before New Year, so I'm not going to say Happy New Year just now. But thank you again for watching, and please again, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you again for watching. Jerome out.